Superman has been teased to return to the Flash several times since season 6 or 7 of the Flash. The only reason Tyler hasn't shown up as Superman is because Superman and Lois, and there's two different reasons as to why that show impacted his possible return as Superman in the Arrowverse. One, Superman and Lois isn't part of the Arrowverse. Thank you, Todd Helbing and DC, for ruining that one. And two, schedules. Eric Wallace wanted Tyler in Armageddon. It didn't work. And then he wanted him later points season 8. It didn't work. He wanted some point during season 7. It didn't work. And then Tyler also told Eric Wallace during season 8 Armageddon that the next time Eric Wallace calls Tyler, he will make time for the Flash to be on the show. The difference is that he will be in the Earth Prime suit, which is the one that we got in Supergirl and Elseworlds and Crisis on Earth, not the one for Superman and Lois, which, even though I much prefer Superman and Lois suit, it's what we're stuck with because for whatever reason, they decided to make Superman and Lois on its own little planet, which is actually ironic because it's coming back and biting them in the butt because they're not going to be connected to anything whatsoever. Again, which is ironic. So, yep. Look who's laughing now, you little stupid idiots. So, so salty about it. I think it is highly possible that Superman can appear in season 9 of The Flash. It just might not be till the series finale. Now, the reason I say that is because right now they are filming season 3 of Superman and Lois. However, they like to take months off to film episodes and make the episodes look amazing because we all know the writing kind of sucks, so no one likes to admit that anymore. But it is important to point out that they do take a long time to film these episodes. So The Flash is generally consistent with filming. They get it done and then they move on. And then they work on CGI before the episode airs or months before now. And then, they can just keep on going. So it's a whole thing of, they have time to film. We can do that. And Superman and Lois and The Flash film in the same city. So it's not like it's, two different areas where they're filming. They both film in Vancouver. So it wouldn't be far-fetched to say Superman and Lois is filming during the day, Flash is filming during the night, and they bring Tyler in, do inside scene stuff. They can make it look like daytime in there. And then they do stuff outside in the streets of Vancouver where Grant and Tyler are both suited up fighting some threat. Or maybe having a race. I don't know. But it wouldn't be too surprising if they pull off having Tyler in the show. Another thing to point out is that Tyler in the Arrowverse is heavily nerfed. He's not the powerful Superman that we get in Superman and Lois. Regardless of what I think of the show, Tyler in the Superman and Superman and Lois is like 100 times more powerful than Superman in the Arrowverse. That is purely because they nerfed him to Supergirl for the Arrowverse, which we all have our own opinions about, but it worked for Supergirl. It didn't really work for the Arrowverse as a whole because now it's kind of not really comic accurate Superman, where Superman and Lois actually kind of is. So, but I would love to see Tyler in the Arrowverse one last time. We haven't seen him since Crisis on Earth when they were setting up Superman and Lois to be part of the Arrowverse. So again, Todd Helbing, DC, WB, whoever made these decisions to make it not part of the Arrowverse, you screwed that ending really up. So, but at the same time, it could also cause some interesting dialogue because, again, the Clark on Earth Prime has twins and is married to Lois. So you could debate whether both have powers, one has powers, or neither has powers yet. And I don't know really what else to say. But it's going to be an interesting, if they do get him back, it'll be a really, truly interesting story for them to pull off. Like, Despero, I think, was the perfect villain for to have Barry, that we got his name, which is powerful, confident, doing his powers, and Tyler Superman in the same scene at the same time. That would have been perfect. Or to even have Supergirl in the event, the Armageddon event, would have made it even more perfect because Despero was a villain that could rival Kryptonians. Alex said that, and she knows more than anyone else. Superman and Supergirl could be rivaled by Despero and possibly even lose. And so the fact that Barry took him on all on his own with zero backup to really say something. But the whole point I'm trying to make here is that they need to make a good story arc for it to work. Now, they could pull what they did with Flash and Supergirl crossing over, where it's a one-off episode, no stories attached, nothing, and I don't know. You know, there's like two side villains that Barry's been dealing with for a while, maybe some rogues, and Barry and Clark go deal with it, which, you know, it'd just be a fun little team up. Or maybe there's a threat somewhere on the planet, and they go deal with that. I don't know. But it'll be a nerfed Superman, and it'll be the last time I ever see him. I think it'd be a nice thing to see him, because I know that everyone knows that Grant loves Superman, Eric Wallace loves Tyler Superman, so it wouldn't be really surprising at all if they get Tyler back in this final season. Again, I wouldn't expect it to a series finale, because if he was coming back, we would have seen it already. So I wouldn't expect, if he does show up, if he does in fact come back, I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back till season 9. Or season 9, till the series finale. If we're in season 9, I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back to the series finale. That goes for a few, like Cisco, and I wouldn't be surprised if Diggle shows up in the series finale either, but especially Cisco, I wouldn't be surprised if Superman shows up. Kara, I'd be a little bit surprised if she didn't show up. But, you know, if they're going to have Tyler back in this season, the best point they could have done that was in the first graphic novel with Red Death. How that could have worked, I don't know, but it probably would have worked out more perfectly. So the fact that Eric Wallace didn't have him in it, I think shows that he is planning something to bring Tyler in. That could be the series finale, alongside Kara and maybe Alex, I don't know. And some people from Team Supergirl, and people from Team Arrow, and people from OG Team Flash, like Cisco or Harrison Wells, Harry, Jesse, I don't know. It could be any of them. And it wouldn't really be surprising if that was the case. I think the series finale, whether it's a 2-hour series finale or a 1 hour, again, 1% of it's 2 hour, because Supergirl was supposed to 2 hour. Arrow had one episode for the finale, but they did an hour special after where the cast was talking about remembering the show and thanking the fans and all that. So I don't know if The Flash will have that treatment. I'd be a little bit surprised if they didn't do a 2-hour time slot for the finale where they have the series finale episode airing, and then after that it's a special cast remembrance episode where they're just talking about the show and thanking the fans for all support, like Arrow did. If they want to do a 2-hour finale, great, you can do it. But it'd be a little bit surprising if, you know, it was like Supergirl's, where it's a little bit dragged out, and, you know, it's like, why the hell are we wasting time on this? It could go in 20 different directions. So it's really going to come down to how it'll play out, how it'll work, and if it'll even all work, because we don't know. And to me, that's really going to be the case here of, again, how it all work. Could it all work? And should it all work? It's going to be a big thing, and personally, I'm excited to see him if he does show up. Because again, it'd be the last time we ever see him. Or the Arrowverse Superman at least. But it would be cool to see Grant and Tyler together, because I know Grant would just like be so like fanboying the entire time because he loves Superman so much. So it'd be really cool to see behind the scenes from Grant or Tyler on set together, sue it up or something. I don't know. It'd be cool to get. And again, last season, Eric was trying to make the most nostalgic season ever. I think bringing Tyler back to Superman is one of the best ways to do that, alongside bringing Oliver, Wally, Dig, and a few other people back. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching the video. Have a good day. Have a good night. Stay safe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.